The Kitten and the Magical Train. Once upon a time, in a small cozy cottage on the edge of the forest, lived a little kitten named Whiskers. Whiskers had soft grey fur and big shiny eyes that were always full of curiosity. He loved playing in the garden, chasing butterflies, and lounging in the warm sun. His life was full of joy. But sometimes Whiskers felt like something was missing. He dreamed of grand adventures and discovering unknown places. One day, while Whiskers was playing in the garden, he heard a strange sound coming from deep within the forest. It was a quiet but distinct clattering, as if train wheels were rolling along tracks. Whiskers, filled with curiosity, decided to find out where the sound was coming from. As he ventured through the forest, he stumbled upon a hidden clearing where an old magical train stood. The train was adorned with colorful paintings and glistened in the sunlight. Whiskers approached the train and noticed that the doors were open. Inside, he saw lots of cozy seats and maps depicting extraordinary places hung on the walls. The kitten was thrilled and decided to step inside. Then the conductor appeared, an older cat named Mr. Meow, who smiled at Whiskers. "Welcome, young traveler," said Mr. Meow. "This train can take you to the most wonderful places, but you must learn to handle frustration and anger when things don't go your way." Whiskers was excited and ready for his first journey. The train set off, and Whiskers gazed out the window, admiring the changing landscapes. Suddenly, the train stopped at a station in a magical forest full of colorful flowers and singing birds. Whiskers leaped off the train and began running through the forest, enjoying every moment. Suddenly, he noticed that his favorite toy, a small ball, had fallen out of his pocket and disappeared into the thick bushes. Whiskers felt anger growing in his heart. He started yelling and stomping his paws, but it didn't help. Then he remembered Mr. Meow's words. He stopped, took a deep breath, and began to think. He decided to search for the ball calmly. After a while, he found it hidden under the leaves. He was proud of himself for managing to control his anger and solve the problem. During subsequent journeys, Whiskers encountered various difficulties. Sometimes the train stopped in places where it rained, and Whiskers couldn't play outside. Other times he met animals that weren't always friendly. Each time something went wrong. Whiskers recalled Mr. Meow's words and tried to remain calm. One day, the train stopped at a station in the land of ice. Whiskers was enchanted by the sight of snowy mountains and ice castles. However, when he tried to build a snowcat, the snow wouldn't stick together. Whiskers felt anger overcoming him once again. He took a deep breath and thought about what he could do differently. Instead of building a cat, he started rolling snowballs and making snow angels. The fun was delightful, and Whiskers learned that sometimes it's worth changing your plans when things don't go as expected. After many adventures, Whiskers returned to his cozy cottage on the edge of the forest. He was tired but happy. He learned that dealing with frustration and anger is very important for enjoying adventures and discovering new places. He knew that thanks to this, every journey could be wonderful, even if not everything went according to plan. Whiskers told his parents about his adventures and what he had learned. His parents were proud of Whiskers and were glad that their little kitten had learned such an important skill. From that day on, when something didn't go his way, Whiskers took a deep breath, thought about his adventures, and tried to find a solution. Whiskers learned that managing frustration and anger is the key to enjoying adventures and discovering new places. Thanks to this, every journey, even one full of challenges, can be wonderful. You too can learn how to handle difficult emotions and enjoy your adventures. just like Whiskers.